All right, y'all. So I am a basketball cat. I'm a sports casual, to be honest. I'd got better shit to do with my day than watch sports all damn day, to be honest. So we're about to react to four different. Cause when I'm bored at work, I watch ESPN videos because I be bored. I watch ESPN and I watch Fox, right? I watch Undisputed and I watch First Take. There's only two shows I watch. Why? Because it's 4 hours of my life I can get out of work. I can just ignore it for the rest of my day for real. But this nigga right here, he first of all, he sounds hilarious. His voice is hilarious. She's amazing. So is Molly. But we're about to I'm about to react to their hottest takes of I think this is all from today. Because this is the trade for today. This is also a second part to a video that should drop yesterday actually. Oh no, it should probably drop in today. This should be dropping tomorrow. So yeah, just casual reacts to basketball. Casual reacts to random the sports. Damn it.
James Harden in big moments because last night was one, and last time I checked, it was KD and Kyrie who showed up.
Nobody gives a fuck. It was a regular season. The Nets barely are in the playoffs.
How concerned am I about a guy that is averaging 28 points for his career in the playoffs? I'm not concerned. Look, I understand about the moment last night and all that, but guess what? These next
-30.
6 games, I get it.
They didn't have to show that.
Have to play the Orlando Magic. Then they play the Nuggets, the Cavaliers, the Mavericks, the Raptors, and the Heat. So I think those games are going to determine whether or not James Harden.
This nigga's tongue is so heavy the subtitles can't even read it. I mean, turn that off.
Harden could bounce back. See, that's what I look at. Not just last night. I want to look at the bounce back and how to see how the overall is going to handle the adversity. Before
nigga, I don't know who did his braids, but them shits is nice.
No concerns whatsoever because it's not just him.
What the fuck was that?
James, I have no concerns whatsoever.
Off the page. Oh, you had to do a show. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do this. You did not have to do this. They all crashed on you. To be honest, if Joel just pops back out, that's a bucket. Because he was baiting on the roll.
Not just him.
That was a bad shot, bro.
To help him out. They both struggled last night. But James was just not into it. And I already gave credit to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving completely took him out of the game. Kyrie Irving completely made this personal.
That's not a foul? Hold on.
Out of the game. Kyrie Irving completely made this
No, that's ball. Goddamn.
Took it personal. So I'm not disregarding that James.
Not Kyrie playing defense. Good move. Ooh. Hey, this nigga Kyrie got 85 steal now. nigga Kyrie got badges. Nigga only played half the season and got badges. What the fuck?
But am I concerned that he's going to continue to play like this?
Bad shot.
Do I have any type of,
Yo, Kevin Durant tall as shit. You talk about that?
Thoughts in my head that he's going to struggle like this the remainder of the season and in the postseason? No, Molly, I'm not.
Oh, because your face looks a little anxious.
It's not like he hasn't struggled in every postseason he's had for the most part.
So that's why I didn't know.
Right in the nose.
I was just there was a lot of stress and tension happening.
I think that's what me, Molly.
So I was trying to believe it, but your
Yeah, they straight up is jumping his ass.
face and your eyes were telling me something different. Wait, before we get to you though, Monica, real
I
quick.
don't have my glasses on today.
No. It's listen, I can't see them. I've been wearing them since the 3rd grade. It's rough out here. But I gotta go back to something you said earlier in case there's a new audience. You issued an apology earlier. Do you want to just give that apology quickly again? Yeah. Do you just want to kind of give a quick synopsis of that for the new audience? I think you should.
You didn't have to do that.
We all know that Kyrie Irving is box office. We know that he's one of the most skilled guys to ever play the game of basketball. That he could drop 50 on you in a game, 25 in a quarter. But I want to apologize to Kyrie Irving, and I want to say this.
Look at this box score. Because what was he doing? Like, from the stats, it looked like Kyrie was busting his ass. I ain't gonna cap. Actually, let me put it right here. It looked like Kyrie was busting his ass from the statistical standpoint. So, what was it? ESPN. What was it? Nets. There you go. I need to see the statisticals. This isn't the fucking game I cared about. Nowhere near the fucking game I cared about. At first, right now. Boston's right behind him. Brooklyn is ass. The Knicks are ass. I'm sorry. This game. There we go. Durant minutes from. Katie had 25. What was like? Did Kyrie really have this nigga in a box for real? Kyrie 8 for 17. What's up 50%? I don't like that. 22. He only had 1 steal and 2 blocks. James Harden just horrendous. God damn. Maybe they were right, James. God damn, James.
I would never say anything negative about Kyrie Irving again as long as I'm in the...
Oh, ESPN, you didn't have to do that. ESPN, we didn't ask for that. Ain't nobody asked you to do that, ESPN. See? That's why they don't support black business.
Period.
I'm just playing, don't do that.
He won me over last night. I'm talking about the way that he set that tone defensively, the way that he took it personal.
God damn, Perry took one good defensive game and you're a fan now?
Energy I love. So however people feel about
Nigga played good defense for the first time since 2017 and we're like, oh, praise him.
Kyrie Irving, Big Perk don't feel that way no more. And I told y'all earlier today, if Kyrie Irving goes on IG Live today and he's having that moment with vibe with Kyle like he normally does every 3 or 4 months, and he's sitting Indian style and he's burning his sage, I'm going to be right there on IG Live sitting Indian style doing the same thing.
Her, hold on. Can you look at her earrings? They're clean as fuck.
Part of the Kyrie fan base now.
Big Perk, Big Bro. I have one question, though.
That's sure cute.
If Kyrie can win you over in a single game with one night's performance, why should we, maybe not you, not be concerned about James Harden in a single night and one performance?
You know, I'm
She making valid points. I'm ready to hear it.
just gonna leave because you ask way better questions than I do.
I love you, Molly. Don't leave.
No.
We'll eat you.
Perk, you heard that.
No, I heard him. I heard it loud and
Hold on,
clear.
take a
See,
deep breath.
now I feel. Here's the thing. Now I feel why Stephen A. be saying, you know, when we get up here and y'all try to tag team me. But look, I'm here for it. Okay. So let me tell you this.
Yo, not they was bullying this nigga on air.
The reason I'm apologizing and I'm jumping on the Kyrie bandwagon and he won me over is because over the last few years, I have been beyond critical of Kyrie Irving. I've been beyond critical. And what happened was that I saw a different level of focus out of him. And it wasn't about scoring. It was his approach to the game yesterday that won me over. And I'm talking about just him picking up.
You got the good sis taking notes. Hold on. You got good sis take. She said, she was writing that. She said, write that down, write that down, write that down.
James Harden full court.
That was a bad jump, you dumbass.
It was, you know.
This nigga's giving out buckets.
Kyrie could possibly walk away from the game of basketball. Some was questioning, did he?
No, James, he didn't do it to you. Buckets.
Yeah. A lot of us was questioning, did he still love the game of basketball? And last night showed me that passion, that love is still there.
Now, Joel, if we know for a fact, I just want to see the play of this show, right? Okay. We know for a fact this big motherfucker right here cannot shoot. Cannot shoot right. So he just hedges up. First of all, you're going into that screen too heavy because if Joel is on that side, all you got to do is just hold Drummond still. I'm pretty sure Joel should be able to at least just stay in front of Kyrie to contest him. Why did you give up the whole left side? Is Kyrie left-handed? I just want to know. I just need to figure this out. Is Kyrie Irving left-handed? Will it show me on this? Will it show me if he's left-handed? Oh, she was All-Star MVP already. I was about to say he didn't. The fact that they don't have the fact that he has a ring in here is kind of crazy. Irving. I don't care if he's married. Left-handed. Why do so many people want to be MVP? He's ambidextrous. Yeah, so he's ambidextrous. All right. By that logic, why the fuck am I hedging so hard over here? He's a shooter. Now look at this. Oh no, Joel, you just can't. Again, but why?
That love is still there.
Nah, he
See, to
just
all
he just
other
fucked y'all in.
casuals out there,
Good
They
shot.
want to look at the points. They want to look at the crossovers, the Euro steps. To
Good
the
shot.
defense.
Hey, hold on. Can we talk about the shot clock person though? Because in the NBA, the shot clock never that time clock never stopped right at 0.1. For some reason, it always runs off an extra 0.2 seconds every time. Let's look at this. Bang. I just want to see.
They want to look at.
I just want to see from when he gets the. I'm sorry, I know I'm being childish, but from when he gets the ball to that. The fact that I have this slow down to 0.25 speed and he sounds like he's talking normal almost. Right, he gets the ball. The ball goes in the air. 1 point. What we give it? 1.5, 1.3. Boom. They stopped that bitch at 0.1, bro. They're amazing, bro. Whoever did that is amazing. We didn't even hear her point yet. Her point was that why should we not be concerned? Her point was to make you think about why your point was wrong. She won.
I looked at that defense and I looked at how
Her nails are pretty too. God damn, she is just winning today. Her earrings look like UFOs.
Cheers to that, because I feel you on that. I respect that. I have great appreciation for you coming to that conclusion. However, on the flip side, I do think last night's
This nigga up and puff and she about to...
performance had the same weight for those that acknowledge that James Harden historically has not been able to show up in big games. And I want to use your word, Big Perk. Approach to the game. That is a beautiful thing. That is very simple. And the approach to the game for James Harden has been to get to the free throw line. The Nets took that away from him early in the ball game. The approach to the game after that was I'm going to take my ball and I'm going to go home because we're already in good position in terms of the playoff standings, which to me is not the right approach because history says that this gentleman has struggled to show up on the biggest stages, which would be the playoffs. And so if one night's performance can have this much momentum and mean this much in terms of Kyrie, I'm just saying that it can swing the pendulum the other way in terms of giving great reason to be concerned about James Harden moving forward. And I know you're going to say the team around him. That is fantastic. Whoop-de-doo. Joel Embiid last night showed up. He competed. Didn't have the best floor game, but he competed. The point of James Harden being on this roster was not so that he could simply facilitate for the
Bro, why was he moaning, bro? What was that, Perk?
The point of James Harden being on this roster was not so that he
Is this nigga getting his dick sucked? What's happening?
could simply facilitate for the team around him.
That was a bad shot, by the way.
Was not so that he could simply facilitate for
Drummond cannot get out there fast enough. KD might be able to get over to that. And Steph Curry's kind of
the
nice.
team around him. There is a degree with which he is expected to show up because of the pressure that he is now under after forcing his way out of not one, but two situations in a span of 3 years. So all I'm saying is don't poo-poo this game away as if it means nothing because 10 years ago you was on the roster with James Harden. He scored 24 points in the fourth quarter versus San Antonio Spurs. It doesn't add up.
She had to do it like that. God damn, her. God damn. She got in that ass. Oh my god. I mean, okay, let's see. At this point, Spalding changed into obscurity in the eyes, but the worst. Oh my god. 2012, 2 for 10. I mean, yeah, James Harden is ass for some reason. Random. He's randomly ass. He's not even like regular ass. He has the most random ass moments. Like, how you go up 3-1 against a team that you ain't never beat before and lose? Got Chris Paul looking lost. God damn.
Who has more to prove with their new team? Is it Carson Wentz? Or bless you.
Sorry, y'all. I can
You're
tickle with
fine.
my nose.
You know what it is?
Who has more to prove, Carson or Ben? Oh, Carson, easily. Because this nigga's gotten shipped out of 2 different organizations. He's on his 3rd organization, which is now in the same division as a team he used to be on that he led to a first round seed that he should have won an MVP for, but he got hurt, that he led to a Super Bowl. And after now he needs to prove. Then he got traded because they didn't think he could do it anymore to a team that should have made it to the playoffs at least. But again, he fumbled. Well, he folded like James Harden would all the way through. Versus Ben Simmons, just a bitch.
His allergies are wild because the weather out here and the barometric pressure. It's a lot. Okay, I'm taking Zyrtec every night. It's a lot. It's a lot. I feel you.
Here we go.
Woody, is it Wentz or Simmons? Who has more
Carson.
pressure right now
Easy.
in these new situations?
The nigga that's never been to the playoffs since 2017.
Carson Wentz here. I mean, like, listen to where Carson Wentz has gone since like 2017. Like, the dude was on track to become an MVP. He got hurt against the Los Angeles Rams.
OS team.
Really, from that point forward,
Fumble.
it's just been disaster
Fumble.
for him. You know, injuries have derailed him in the past couple. You know, the couple seasons.
I'm an Eagles fan. Clearly, every fucking playoff game, this nigga's hurt. Every fucking game in the playoffs against the Jadeveon Clowney killed him against Seattle. I think the year before he got hurt, he got a concussion against somebody too. It's like, God damn, nigga, you're amazing. Can you please stay on the field?
After that, then the Philadelphia Eagles move on from him, trade him to the Indianapolis
To a
Colts,
bum ass
with
quarterback.
His offensive coordinator and Frank Wright now the head coach in Indianapolis. Then after one season where basically all he had to do was win a game against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Week 18, and he came up flat against that game to the point where.
How are you losing to a team tanking for the #1 seed? I just don't. Child.
The organization after one season said, you know what? This dude's just not it. He's not the guy. And
I need to wash my hair.
to the Washington Commanders. So we know, listen,
That name is so disgusting.
we know that Carson Wentz physically is talented. He's big, he's strong, he got the arm talent, all of that. But for a guy in Frank Wright to give up after one season, like, this is now and never for Carson Wentz. This is the last time he'll have an opportunity as a surefire starter with an organization.
Big Perk?
Wood. I thought you was gonna come on here and
Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
You of all
Is that the same nigga? I'm sorry.
was gonna be on the same page as me, but here I am standing alone today. Listen, Carson
You've been
Wentz
doing
has
it
been
all day
quiet,
anyway.
right? It's one. Look,
Dramatic.
I get it. I get it. Listen, it's one thing for the organization to give up on you, but it's another thing for you to give up on the organization. And I think this is why the pressure is on Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons committed to the
Ben Simmons' reason for giving up is his own fault. It's because he got bullied out of the city. Pussy.
Philadelphia 76ers. Ben Simmons, the one that signed it on the dotted line for almost $200 million.
I'm talking greasy the whole time. I don't care. I'm a casual. Fuck y'all gonna say.
Decided not to show up to training camp, not to show up to work, not to show up and put on another 76ers jersey.
That nigga was scary.
He forced himself out of Philly. So when you force yourself out of a situation, then the pressure is on you. So he has the most to prove because last but not least, the last time we saw Ben Simmons, I mean, my God, it was a horrible sight to see. It was a nightmare. So Ben Simmons now got what he wanted. He forced his way out. He held out. He lost some money, and now he's in a better situation. And you're with KD and Kyrie Irving, two future Hall of Famers. Now you have zero excuses. Zero.
Thumbnail. Oh my God, him right here. This
I
face.
think because of what you
This
just
face right
said,
here. That's my thumbnail.
I gotta agree with Woody. His ability now to play along
They're matching.
Kyrie,
Their outfits are matching. It's so cute.
actually take some pressure off to me. And I gotta preface this statement by acknowledging my home team, the Washington football team.
That's your team.
I'm
I
gonna stick
forgot.
with the Washington football team and not the current name because I prefer football team. Let me tell you,
I prefer that too.
Have run through FedEx Field and run up on the turf monster, and the football team was their last stop before retirement. Whether they desired to do that or not, and if not full-on retirement, a very checkered and challenging path through the rest of the NFL. Carson Wentz is a quarterback who folks will argue about their talent. Our colleagues did it yesterday. The Washington football team is in dire need of a quarterback, and so in
Facts.
terms of a
Fuck
situation that's
What are they gonna do with Taylor Hines? Who do they have on roster? Who else would it be? Who else would it be? Who else would it be? Guess what? If they never traded James Harden, guess what? The fucking Sixers still ain't going no goddamn. I don't know to the. I'll run. What? What? Do I want to? We can. We'll unpack that in a second. Hold on. We'll unpack that at the end. One second. NFL. Who's on this team? Where are they? Them. That name is fucking horrible. I think it's worse. I think the name is worse because their logo doesn't even fit it. Who's their quarterback? I need to look at their depth chart. There we go. Who's it gonna be? Taylor Heineke? Who? 20 and 15? Taylor Heineke? 3,400 yards? It's not bad. That's horrible right there, though. The fact that we made the playoffs last year is a miracle and a half. The fact that the Giants were worse than us. What the hell happened to them? And see, the point is, you're gonna put Taylor Heineke over Carson. What did Carson do last year? 27. You're gonna put Taylor Heineke top 10 QBR, top 20 yards, top 10 in passing touchdowns, bottom 7 picks. He didn't play like shit. So he didn't even play bad. This is a bad loss. This is a very bad loss. This Jags loss is horrible. Damn, he really lost both games? Damn, that was a clutch loss too. That's a bad loss to the Jags. He's not bad. That one was kind of bad. That Jags loss is bad, but he didn't play like shit like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have to put this part on that though. They could have took that out. But like what does he look like for his career? Like, what does he look like for his career, huh? What does he look like for his career? Averages right over 3,500 yards a game. A season. Averages about. Let me do my math. I'm sorry. He had a horrible season last year. God damn. What was he years ago? 16 double. So at 8 plus 8. Yeah, he averages about 25 touchdowns a season. He has good stats. He's not ass. He can be ass. He's played like ass. We've seen it. Goddamn, I remember. But he's not bad. He's not bad. The fact that nigga has 2 catches. He's not bad. Very underrated. Very underrated. Very disrespected. Anybody saying he's bad is tripping. He's not bad. He made bad decisions. He's not the best in the NFL, but he's not bad. He's easily, if we're being honest, Carson Wentz is the top 15 quarterback. Top half.
Supposed to be
Easy.
1 + 1 = 2, and his need to perform as the guy. I think more pressure is absolutely on Carson Wentz because you don't get too many more looks after this. However, Ben Simmons, to me, even for some reason, if it wouldn't work out in Brooklyn, and I think it will, 25. I can see somebody in the league saying, just get him to a small market, get him with some pieces around him, and it could pan out. I don't think Carson Wentz gets another shot after this.
No.
Carson's not getting a shot.
Damian Woody, right? Who's the biggest Carson? I'm not Damian Woody. Sorry, Dan Orlovsky. Carson Wentz apologist of all time.
Molly.
I caught myself right there.
Watch
Dan
that.
Orlovsky. Even Dan said this is do or die, make or break for Carson Wentz. This is
He got to pull some shit out of his ass.
His last shot as a starter.
No
in the
kissing.
NFL. What are you angry about now, Perk?
Your eyebrows and your nose.
Yeah.
But
Your eyebrows again are telling me everything.
Yeah, why you scouring, Perk?
Yeah.
I know because you can't have a temper tantrum and force your way out of a situation, and y'all sitting up here trying to justify why
James Harden did it twice. What are you talking about?
he doesn't have Ben Simmons don't have the most to prove. Like,
We've watched James Harden do it twice. Therefore, the first one didn't even count. We was like, whatever, it was the Rockets. And it was like, the Nets was just like, God damn, like, y'all just fucking up. Like, it's more of, the Nets thing was kind of like, all right, we'll get it slide. But this is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is no one to blame for people being mad at Ben Simmons but Ben Simmons. Carson Wentz is a lot of factors. Now, the stuff in the locker room, I can't speak on that. I can only speak about what I see on the field. I don't know how he is in the locker room. I don't know that nigga like that. But from what I've seen, Ben Simmons is just a nigga that just chooses not to play a certain way. Versus Carson Wentz is a player that has performed, like, he's not bad. It's just, I don't know what that nigga be doing.
you can't force your way out of a situation. Carson Wentz didn't do that. He did not. Was he productive on the field?
Absolutely
not. But he didn't go.
Bitch, what? Sorry.
Say or come out publicly and say, I want out. I want to do this. No, the organization just didn't want him.
You're right.
Ben Simmons actually forced his way out. That's
But
why I
Kurt,
feel like he has the most to
But
prove.
isn't that to a degree, Woody, and tell me if you agree, Woody, isn't that to a degree a demonstration of the power that Ben Simmons still has? That he felt like he would still have the cachet to be able to pull that off? Carson Wentz has not had a choice. The league has
Carson Wentz, they say, Carson, you out of here. Twice. And that nigga was like, fuck, I'm out of here. Ben was like, I don't want to be here no more. He was like, whatever, nigga. Bye.
decided this is where you are now.
He would take us home.
Absolutely, but Perk.
Love when my point gets
My
proven.
man watched last night with the Brooklyn Nets and the 76ers.
I miss Carson.
What pressure is there on Ben Simmons right now? You got KD and Kyrie out there balling. Like,
Facts.
all they need him to do is basically go out there and play defense. Ain't
Facts.
nobody asking Ben Simmons to shoot the rock. They just want him just be a perimeter defender out there, and that's it, and ride our coattails.
Okay.
Carson Wentz got to go out there.
Okay, cool.
Carson Wentz got to go out there and ball
so-
at the quarterback position.
Talk to him, Woody.
So,
Talk to him,
okay,
Woody.
Talk greasy, nigga.
So what you're telling me? So Woody, you're telling me that it's okay for Ben Simmons to go from being a former All-Star, former All-NBA player to a role player, and that's okay.
Nobody said that. How did you get to that conclusion? No, that doesn't even have to do with the question, nigga. The question was, who has more to prove? Carson Wentz has more to prove because this nigga's been kicked out of 2 different organizations. Ben Simmons just whined a bunch and left.
That's what he could go to. So you telling me that's acceptable?
Listen, me personally as a former athlete, it's not acceptable, but the reality is when you playing with KD and Kyrie, you like the third, fourth option on offense.
You know what?
No shit.
ESPN on YouTube for live.
What the fuck is Perk talking about? Carson Wentz does not have anything to prove. He didn't even have a bad... Exactly. He didn't have a bad season. They just said, fuck it, no. Like... First take Simmons wins. Oh man. First take Simmons wins. But of course Carson has more to fucking prove. That doesn't make sense. What does Ben have to prove? Nobody's asking Ben to do shit. Computer? Nobody's asking Ben to prove shit. They just said, nigga, play the ball. Play the game. All right, what is this? Carson, who will have a better chance of winning it? Or we're not. I forgot these were segments today. I just be watching shit, bro. I don't even watch it really. I just put my headphones. This is exactly what I do. I go into work because I have to wear a headset. This is what I do. I go into work. Take these off. Take my headset out. I'm like, all right. Talk to like, hey, what are you? I'm like, nah, bro. Did you text me? No. We chilling. Cool. Yeah. Man, I don't care about these people, man. Put my just like this. This is how it works. Just like this. Put my headphone in. I only put it on one ear so I can hear the clock. Put them up here. I do this. And this.
Do you think it's him winning the NFC?
This is what be playing in my
Do you think
ear.
it's Russell,
This is what I play in my ear all
the
day.
AFC West?
I'm going to go with Russell Wilson winning.
Who has a better? Wait a minute. There's no way you said Russell Wilson. What the fuck? I just threw my phone back. Woody, there's no way you said Russell Wilson has a better chance of winning his division than Carson Wentz. There's just no. I didn't. Let me put my headphones up so I can make sure I heard you crisply, properly, correctly. There's just no way. There's just no fucking way. There's just no fucking way.
It's him winning the NFC.
As a resident casual, I just can't believe he said that.
Wilson winning the AFC West.
I'm going to go with Russell Wilson winning the AFC West, and I know we're talking about how stacked the AFC West is, but let's not forget, like, the Denver Broncos, the reason everyone talked about the Denver Broncos needing a quarterback so bad, I think this team, like...
Because Drew Lock's ass.
7 games that were decided by 1 score or less for the
That's
Denver
cap.
Broncos.
That's cap. I don't know. I'm just talking shit now, but that's cap. Here we go, week 1. Where are they at? Nope, wrong team. Who's going to be their quarterback? Jacob Eason? I just thought about. Oh, they're drafting a quarterback right now. No, that can't be. Sam Allen. Go Tigers. Oh no, that's not the right person I'm thinking of. Never mind. I was thinking of Danny Etling. My bad. Where are they? We already seen Washington. Who's Denver. Let's look at their schedule because this nigga said they had 7 games decided by 1 score or less. Okay, 1, 2. Damn. 1, 2. Those 7 losses. So 1. That's technically 1 score. Are they smoked so many teams, okay? Hold on, the Broncos were not ass. I thought they were ass. They were not bad. They weren't great, but they weren't bad. 1, 2, 3. I got smoked by Philly. Go Philly. 4, 5, 6. How many games did he say? Yo, niggas be lying.
That's how, there were 7 games that were decided by 1 score or less.
Okay.
For the Denver Broncos. That's how
He's not wrong.
This is a team with a top.
They're not bad.
Got weapons galore on the offense.
That's facts. They're not winning that division. I don't know. The Chiefs' defense is ass. Who else is there? Justin Herbert's. That Khalil Mack trade might, it might cost a shit, but they're kind of.
Piece that was missing was a quarterback to navigate the whole thing. I think when you look at Carson Wentz, there's a reason why we're seeing this dude go from Philadelphia to Indianapolis in 1 year, then all of a sudden being traded to the Washington Commanders. There is just something with the lack of leadership or something with intangibles as it relates to Carson Wentz.
That's what it comes down to, people. He's not intangible. Don't know what that sentence meant that I just said, but to be honest, Carson Wentz has a better chance to win the division. No, there's no two ways about it. There's no two fucking ways about it. The Carson Wentz has a weaker division. Only team he has to worry about is the Cowboys, really. Barring this draft and the Giants and the teams going crazy in the draft, or the Chiefs just like falling apart, even though you still got to deal with the Raiders and the Chargers. See, it's like, I don't know, man.
One looks at the numbers. I think the numbers from last year where he had 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, I think it was deceiving. You know, with that Indianapolis Colts team that was top.
Should have at least had 9 picks. 9 touchdowns. 9 more touchdowns.
One of the best backs in Jonathan Taylor, and you couldn't navigate your way out of the AFC South to get yourself in the postseason.
It's kind of sad.
A win over the Jacksonville Jaguars in the last game. That, to me, Carson Wentz is just not the answer for the Washington Commanders to try to win the NFC East.
I think
with the Dallas Cowboys and the other teams in that division.
Yeah, you have to say the other teams, like, nigga, Dallas ain't won a ring in 25 years, nigga. Fuck them niggas.
I just
Dallas is nothing but mediocrity, nigga. Fuck Dallas Cowboys, nigga.
feel like Russell Wilson.
Fuck Skip Bayless.
Situation with the Denver Broncos, even with all the other teams in the AFC West, to try to win the AFC West with the Denver Broncos.
Hold on, can we listen to that last sentence again? Because what the fuck did he just say?
Better situation with the Denver Broncos, even with all the other teams in the AFC West, to try to win the AFC West with the Denver Broncos.
Okay, that was a sentence. It's like,
Shockingly,
first of all, can we talk about this beautiful young lady right here? She's gorgeous. Makeup is killing it right now.
the answer is Carson Wentz, and it has nothing to do with Carson Wentz. It has everything to do with the NFC East. It has everything to do with the New York Giants and Daniel Jones.
Bum.
If Mitchell Trubisky ends up there, which
Bum.
there's speculation that could happen. It has everything to do with the Cowboys. You know, what will the Cowboys be in 2022?
Bum.
We're going to see. It has everything to do with the Eagles, who, despite having Jalen Hurts and going to the playoffs, still
He's a fucking bum. Yo, I want y'all to see the reason I call Jalen Hurts a bum. He's a bum in the reference of other football players. Like when I rank him amongst other star NFL caliber athletes. As a regular nigga, like me, I'm a regular nigga. On the level of regular niggas, he's top tier regular nigga. But if we're talking about as a football player, let's just take a look. Let's just take a look at this. Smoked. I didn't expect this. The fact that we even made it that far was shocking. Nigga, why did we got smoked by the Cowboys, right? Won 4 straight, lost. Then won 2 more. I'm like, okay. We lost a close one. Clapped the Lions. I was like, okay, we're feeling it. Eagles make Kelsey the highest paid center. No shit, he deserves it. Anyway. Wait, what did I say? Jalen Hurts, no doubt. Oh my god. I just want to look at Jalen Hurts' stats, bro. I just want to look at his stats for his career. Can we just look at his career? Can we look at career stats? Can we look at his stats for his career? I think he has 2 seasons. 2 seasons, right? 6-4. Trash. 16-9. What did Carson throw? Bro, this nigga's not good in comparison. Now, if you're saying Jalen Hurts brings intangibles, you got me. But the nigga, as an actual player, look at this. Fuck. He has, damn. Okay, hold on. We gotta add the rushing. Hold on. He had 16 passing touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns. Okay, you know what? We'll be nice because that's 26 and 9. So that's slightly worse than Carson. His completion percentage is shit. Total yards is to put him at about almost 4K. 38 plus 4. Yeah. So yeah, he's almost at 4,000 total yards. It's not bad. It just doesn't look. He needs. Can we get a? I need him to take another step. Goddamn! I'm trying to get another ring, bro.
And it seems like they are going to be.
Jalen Hurts leads us to a Super Bowl. I'll buy his. Matter of fact, Jalen Hurts leads us to an NFC title game. I'll buy the jersey. Jalen Hurts leads the Eagles to an NFC championship game. I'll buy his jersey. Don't let that nigga win. I might buy a hat too. Goddamn.
Market.
Not till next year. Calm down.
NFC East is so. It's been so bad, and
Fucking knows.
Cowboys to beat up on the NFC East. I think they were like 6-0 against the division. That's why I think Carson actually has a better chance of winning the division because everybody else around him, from year to year, you don't know what those teams are going to look like. In the AFC West, Woody, we talked about this. We
First take, her take. Hey, we might check the markets out. Hold on.
talked about this on Get Up. First take from morning till night. The AFC West is loaded, my brother. It is loaded. I don't
Facts.
even know if Russell will make the playoffs. I think he will, but you don't know.
You talking to me?
Justin Herbert? Like,
You talking to me?
Justin Herbert,
Okay.
Derek Carr and the Raiders. Like this is a whole. And here's the thing. That's the scary thing. I didn't even mention Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Like the Chiefs in the conversation.
I think I'm hearing her voice echo through his shit, and it's pumping into my headset too. I'm like, what the fuck is that noise?
Like they end up being an afterthought.
No, the girl on the show.
Because we're so caught up in the moves that the Broncos have made. I just don't know. There's going to be a very good team out of that division. A lot of good teams out of that division that don't
The Chiefs only have offense. I don't believe in their defensive ability.
make the playoffs. But Carson Wentz, I agree with you. He's not a dog. I watch Hard Knocks. He's a guy that doesn't hate to lose more than he likes to win. So there are intangibles missing in his repertoire.
That is a crazy quote, though. He does. You got niggas that hate to lose more than they like to win. That's a good. Hey, hey, nigga, you gotta hate to lose more than you like to win. Like I don't even be fighting to win sometimes. Be like, nigga, I'm just trying not to lose. You feel me? I don't need W's. I don't like ties either. Ties is some pussy shit, but I don't like ties. I'd rather you say I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm not losing, and I'd lose giving 100% than win giving 50. That shit's boring. That shit's boring. That's why I don't like playing sports games often, because I'm like, I could win giving 50%, or I could lose giving 100%. I'd rather lose, because at least I know I got to get better. You feel me? It's all about getting better. And Carson, that explains why he got traded so much, because the nigga don't have that desire. He didn't have that.
But there's a lot missing from these NFC East teams. All I gotta say, Woody, is that is the ultimate indictment on Carson Wentz. When we talk how thick the AFC West is, we know how bad the NFC East is as a fan of the Giants, that you can't even go with Carson Wentz. I mean, that is just saying a lot to me right now. But let me just stay in the NFC East for 1 second here. Damien, so who do you have winning it then? Are you going to go with Dallas?
Dallas. Again, until proven different, Dallas is winning the division because they have the best all-around players, to be honest. I'm just based off of their roster. Look at this nut shit. Look at this. Look. Let's just look at the Eagles roster, right? Oh, no, okay. Let's just look at their roster. We'll go by depth chart. Jalen Hurts, bum. Miles Sanders, great. Kenny G is fire. Jordan Howard, y'all can have him. Good, bum, good. Dallas Goedert's amazing. Jordan Mailata, dog. Andre Dillard has potential. Isaac Seumalo, dog. Landon Dickerson has potential. He's possibly that Jason Kelsey replacement. Jack Driscoll's on the team. Lane Johnson, dog. Wait a minute. Did Brandon Brooks retire? That is right. That's stupid, bitch. Hey, JC Treader elected as Players Union president. Brandon Graham probably is going to retire. Ryan Kerrigan's underrated. Javon Hargrave, dog. Fletcher Cox, monster. Derek Barnett, potential. Josh Sweat, potential. No. 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 Yes. 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 Maybe? Potential. He should be put him back at safety. Replace Anthony Harris. Dog. Like, cool, right? Cool. This is the Eagles rosters. They run a base 4-3. You know what I'm saying? Trips left with a tight end. But if we're going down this list and compare, like, right, like, only, I can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and a possible 6, 7, and 7 players on this team. I would say probably 8 for Jake Elliott. 8 of these players probably make a Pro Bowl. Let's go to the Cowboys roster. Let's look at the Dallas Cowboys roster. Nigga, Dak Prescott. He's Black Kirk Cousins, but still, he has a great team around him. Monster. Zeke, monster. CD, monster. Amari Cooper's cut. Michael Gallup, monster. Dalton Schultz, potential. Tyron Smith, y'all know who the fuck that is. Tyler Biadasz, I don't really know. Zach Martin, monster. Lyle Collins, monster. D-Law, monster. Neville Gallimore, Carlos Watkins, Randy Gregory, monster. Leighton, monster. Keanu, maybe. Micah Parsons, monster. Jabril Cox, potential. Anthony Brown, J-Ron Curse, Donovan Wilson is pretty decent, actually. Trayvon Diggs, like, just, can we look at their stats as a unit? Or is it going to show me individual players? Oh, oh my God, they shouldn't have shown me this. J-Ron Curse led them in. Come on, bro. Who led them in sacks? Micah Parsons with 13 as a rookie? Bro, get the fuck. There's no way Molly asked that question.
In the NFC East, absolutely. Yeah.
Who's winning?
The Dallas Cowboys in the NFC East, because they got the most talent and they got continuity on their staff. They brought back both of their coordinators. They got the same head coach. Dak Prescott is still there. Are they going to be the same Dallas Cowboys team? Probably not, because we see they have to, make some changes as it relates to the salary cap. But I think when you look at the other teams in that division, I mean, who is there? The Philadelphia Eagles got, they got Jalen Hurts and they got some draft picks and all those type of things. But overall, when I look at that division, man, it's
they got to draft the O-lineman now because Brandon Brooks wanted to retire.
They have on both sides of the football and the continuity that they have on their coaching staff.
Yeah, I agree with D. Wood. Just because Daniel Jones has a new head coach, we don't know what Daniel Jones will be. This is almost similar to Carson. It'll be his last shot.
Don't even talk about the Giants. It's such a depressing proposition. But really quick before
thumbnail.
we break,
Her face was my thumbnail.
Just indulge me for a second. So how do we feel? I want to take a poll. How do we feel about the name Kimberly, Washington Commanders? Are we into
thumbnail?
it? I'm still warming up to it.
No, I'm not into Commander Carson or any of that stuff. But we didn't like the Washington football team. And that actually was kind of catchy. So maybe in a couple months.
I could take the Washington football team. Why the fuck are they the Commanders? I need to know the origin story of this name.
We'll be like, oh, the Commanders.
Yeah, now I'm liking Washington football team better.
Exactly.
Who came up with that weak ass name? God damn, Stephen A, you're loud. Russ went from going against the division of Hall of Fame quarterback to Hall of Fame. Yo, that's so disrespectful. That's so funny, bro. In 2020, Wilson threw 40 and 13. It's a 3-1 while winning in the toughest division. In 2020, nigga, that's fucking 340. Herbert 37 and 15 hits a less than 3-1 ratio. Misses the playoffs. He's called better than Wilson. Yeah, that's illogical. That's illogical. Austin 2 years thrown 25 while Wilson in 10 years has thrown 20. Come on, bro. Literally, Carson Wentz is gonna win the division only because the division's fucking ass. Don't. Okay. Quarterbacks continued.
Super Bowl. But think about he has won Super Bowl. But think about how we even talk about Russ in this Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, it wasn't Russ. He's just along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say, oh no, it was Elijah Boone. It was that defense. It was that run game. It wasn't Russ. Pete Carroll. It wasn't any. And they do it. The way people talk about
they be
Russ,
disrespecting Russ.
I don't understand why he's never gotten the respect I think he deserves. That said,
I need to look at something actually. Can we Cause why does Russ not have an MVP? We'll focus on that later. I'm sorry.
He is not at the same level of a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
We've discussed how he has failed to get them to a Super Bowl and how, he came up small against Jimmy Garoppolo and the 49ers in the playoffs this past season. But when we talk about Aaron, Stephen A says it. He's a bad man. There's a reason, because he's one of the best shows on the football field. We don't look at Russ the same way, and I think going to Denver, that was a move where this is a team that said, you know what, we are a quarterback away. Russ, we want you. You're the thing. You're the magic
Facts.
that's going to make us
Facts.
better. You're the person that's going to.
That's all they were missing.
Think about how we looked at the Denver Broncos
Facts.
with Drew Lock.
Facts.
This is a different
Facts.
day in Denver.
Facts.
It's because Russell is there.
Go
If
Greasy.
He is able to win a Super Bowl there. It
What
changes
else?
everything as far as how
What
we
else?
look at him versus Aaron, which we already
What
know
else?
he's a bad man.
Go crazy. What are we talking about?
Boy, I hate to disagree with my buddy
Don't do it,
Kimberly Martin
D-Wood.
here, but I'm
Don't
going to
do
go.
it then.
Listen,
Don't
I know
do
she
it.
talked about how my face was beat and everything, but
Your face was
listen, I'm
beat,
going to
boo.
go with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers here.
It only matters to Aaron more. No, it only matters more for Aaron because he's done so much shit. If he didn't do all the shit he did, we would not care as much. We'd just be like, oh, Aaron's just a Packer. Damn, Aaron, I wish you could win a ring. We'd actually feel sorry. If Aaron wouldn't have went on this whole thing about the whole situation, I'd be like, man, Aaron, bro, we want you to get that ring, bro. I mean, Russ getting traded, like, damn, Russ, bro, they did you dirty, bro. They're trying to like, damn, Russ, they ain't give you no help, bro. Offensive line ass, bro. But Aaron, we don't give a fuck, bro. You've had multiple chances. I mean, we watched you fail.
And the reason why, yes, we on this show, we talk about Aaron Rodgers, how he's a bad man all the time. There's no question about his arm talent and his ability. But when we talk about Aaron Rodgers, we also talk about his legacy, right? And this is the same guy, the four-time league MVP that hasn't appeared in the Super Bowl since 2010. Okay, and also think about this when we talk about Aaron Rodgers.
I think they ain't been in the Super Bowl in 12 years.
When since Matt LaFleur has been,
I'll be hitting the fuck out of this space, bro.
their defense is actually
I'm sorry.
ranked in the top 10 during that whole time period. So we're thinking about Aaron Rodgers.
There's no way. I remember everybody used to talk shit because Aaron Rodgers was like, man, he ain't got a defense. There's no way the defense was ranked in the top 10. Where's that? There they are. Where's the NFC on the bottom? Whatever it is. There's just no way. I don't see team stats. Hold on, so let me see. I want to see, like, can I see rankings? Let me see. NFL team rankings stats. There we go. Oh my god, team stats. There we go. Defense. So who had the top 10? Later. Look at the Packers are not in the top 10 against the pass. What are they sorting by? I need to see who gave up the most touchdowns. Let me see. Bills had the least. Packers gave up 32 touchdowns to 19 picks. What the fuck? These niggas, there's no way you're ranking them in the top. Okay, they are top 10 in terms of yards. I'll give you that, in passing yards. They also gave up 36 touchdowns. Yeah, they're hold on. They're looking real. They're looking like a real top 10 team right now. They're looking real top 10, Aaron. Aaron, it's looking like it's your fault, big dog. Aaron, it's looking. Okay, hold on. Where are they? Oh wait, no, are we sorted? There we go. Nope, wrong thing. Wait, no, there was like there was like top 15. Top 15. Yeah, Aaron, man. I don't know, man, because we've seen niggas do more with less. I don't know, man.
Packers, they've hosted the NFC Championship game in back-to-back years and been eliminated both times. And we saw this past year, Aaron Rodgers not play a good game against the Los Angeles Rams up in Lambeau Field. So when I look at Aaron Rodgers, as great as he is, as talented as his arm talent is,
Facts.
there's levels to legacy.
Mm,
We know
okay.
Aaron Rodgers is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Facts.
I get that. But inside of Canton, you ask anybody as it relates to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, there are different rooms in Canton. And if Aaron Rodgers want to be in that elite room with the Tom Brady's or the Peyton Mannings of that sort,
He got a win ring.
championship.
He got to get another ring.
Sign another-
Nobody believes in Russ. Russ, bless you. Russ got it. Russ get another ring. They're gonna be like, oh man, Russ is the best quarterback to never win MVP. Aaron Rodgers get another ring. We're gonna be like, god damn, about fucking time, nigga.
You sign another blockbuster deal.
I really be hitting the fuck out of that. I didn't know we be fucking this keyboard up.
Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to hear anything. It has to be Super Bowl or nothing. It's got to be
Facts.
Super Bowl or bust with Aaron Rodgers.
Facts.
From this point forward, that's all.
I don't want to hear none of that.
To Aaron Rodgers. It's all about his legacy.
Fuck, there we go.
Right.
He has to get more than one Super Bowl
Yes.
in order to elevate that to the next step, where we're talking about maybe putting him in that same room
Hold on.
with Tom Brady and company.
Let me get in here for 1 second because I think you both make phenomenal points. And I love what you said about Russ because I think Russ doesn't get the respect. I think you're absolutely right.
Russ is a top 10 quarterback minimum.
They talk about the Legion of Boom. They talk about Pete Carroll. Even now, people are still doubting him. And then where I go to you, Woody, which I think is also interesting, is almost the conversation. People are going to get mad at me for putting Harden and Rodgers in the same sentence. But what I just talked about with Big Perk and James Harden, right? He does it in the regular season. We haven't seen it in the playoffs. And for Aaron Rodgers, we haven't seen it in 10 years. So like you're saying, what is he right now? One of the greatest regular season quarterbacks ever, the most talented.
That's the same shit they were saying about Peyton Manning till he got that second ring, which he's still arguably the greatest, one of the top 5 greatest quarterbacks of all time.
But he needs to get it done in the postseason. But one thing.
That's what it is. Aaron Rodgers about to get that Peyton Manning syndrome. He gonna go to another team and they gonna win a ring,
I want to go back.
or they gonna rust it. I don't know. Broncos is wild.
Back to you, Damian, here. To Kimberly's point, is do you think, right, we know Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer, right? Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer regardless.
Facts.
But
Can't
is
take it
Russ-
away.
Is Russ a Hall of Famer?
Yes.
But if he gets a second ring,
Yes. Oh, it's raps. They're gonna. If Russ isn't a Hall of Famer, they're lying. Second. 2. To my second point, if Russ gets another ring and they don't put him in the Hall of Fame, it's raps. Fuck them. The NFL's racist. More racist than they've ever been.
You know, I tend to think that Russ is a Hall of Famer right now. I think Russ has done a phenomenal job. I think Russ is a 9-time Pro Bowler up in Seattle. You know, but here's what I will admit. I will admit that, you know, the early part
How Damien Woody verified, but I'm just playing.
of Russ's career, the Legion of Boom played a huge portion in that first Super Bowl.
They did.
Was obviously, you know, we talk about the defense, but I do think along the lines of, you know, Russell's career in Seattle, Russell has really put that franchise on his back, you know, over the last few years and really kept this team competitive and trying to be in the Super Bowl conversation. I just look at Aaron, you know, when I make the case of Aaron Rodgers, it's on a totally different level. I'm just talking just pure legacy, the best of the best of quarterbacks that we've ever seen play this game. And for a guy who's won four MVPs in the National Football League and only to have won 1 Super Bowl, I think if he wants to get to that next level, he needs to win another Super Bowl. And I think it's just 2 different conversations that we're having between Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers in this situation.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, to me, the pressure, I think you're talking about pressure and you're talking about legacy together. Like last year, there was a lot, it was Super Bowl or bust for Green Bay last year. But
It's been Super Bowl and bust for Green Bay for the past 5 years.
obviously, they fell short of that. You don't look at Aaron.
No. No, we're gonna look at where's the schedule? We're gonna look at the 20. We're gonna go back to this. Wow. Actually, we're gonna go back to. We'll be nice. We'll go to the division because I'm pretty sure the Packers made it to the divisional every season. Yeah, right. Fucking bums. All right, boom. This one. I wish this shit would go faster. Okay, they made it 2. Made it to divisional. Then you boom. They made it again. 3. They didn't make it this far this time. Did they even make the playoffs this year? Did they make the playoffs this year? Did they not make the? Oh no, the Bears won. So boom, 5 seasons. Right. So we're at 5 seasons so far. Okay, they weren't in this wild card. Were they in the divisional this year? They were not. The fuck is this? Huh. No, that's right. The Vikings won. So come on, Aaron, man. Get the fuck. You can talk as much shit as you want. You've had 4 seasons. Get the fuck out of here.
We still come into the season like, oh, okay, yeah, he's one of the favorites to win the MVP. He's one of the favorites. The Packers are a favorite to be in the playoffs and be a Super Bowl contender. I just don't see the way we look at Aaron changing necessarily. Like, yes, he will get another Super Bowl. Yes, Aaron. Now he's
Verified Hall of Famer. Good fucking job, Aaron. Took you fucking 12 years.
out of the pack that just has one. He's elevated. But even if he ends his career with one, Aaron Rodgers still goes out as one of the best quarterbacks to ever play the game. That does not change. To me, when we talk about Russell, another Super Bowl completely changes the narrative
Facts.
on Russell Wilson. Being a guy who goes to
Facts.
the team and tries to pull off the Tom Brady, like, oh, no, it's about me. You want to say the last Super Bowl wasn't about me? Well, check this out. I came here and I changed
This my shit, nigga.
Now we're gonna win it because of it.
Facts.
Like, that's a completely
Facts. She's spitting facts. Fuck out of here, Damian Woody.
Thanks for watching.
God
on YouTube.
damn, Stephen A. Smith is loud. Free Russell Wilson. He already got free. Savage out.